Hi, it's Cathy with City Farmhouse Studio, and one of the things that have really taken my crochet to the next level is a foundation single crochet. So a foundation single crochet is where you combine the beginning chain with the first row, typically single crochets, all in one go. And what this does is create a nice stretchy little beginning. I've used it not only for this little drawstring, but at the bases of sweaters so you don't feel that tightness of the chain. You also don't have to worry about getting that beginning chain to be loose enough to match the same gauge as the rest of your project. So this is my Take It Easy sweater, and then also the Masher skirt around the waistband. So both of these are really nice to wear. You don't feel that tightness that sometimes you feel of a beginning chain of a typical crochet. This is also great for working in the round where you need to make sure that the chain edge lays flat and doesn't twist. It gives you a little bit more of an area to see that it does not twist. So foundation single crochet is a big win. A foundation single crochet can be intimidating at first because it is combining that chain and the single crochet together, so you're not working the typical stitches as we normally do with crochet. But once you get the hang of it and keep track of your progress as you're making it, it's super simple. You just begin with a slip knot on your hook. And then we're just going to chain 2. So chain 1, chain 2. Now these first 2 chains represent the first chain of our first stitch and then a turning chain. So in that first stitch, we want to make a single crochet. So that is our first single crochet of our foundation single crochet. Now we want to continue on and we want to add more chains and single crochets, and we're like normal crochet, we're working from right to left. So I want to insert my hook into that same spot where I made the single crochet, and I'm going to pull out a chain or just one loop, and I'm going to go ahead and keep it on my hook because if it was a chain or the space of a chain, we'd insert it into that next stitch. Now I want to complete the single crochet portion. So I've inserted my hook into the stitch I want to make, and then I'm going to pull one loop up through and then complete the single crochet. Now you can tell I've held that loop with my finger and thumb just to keep its location, because now I've completed that second single crochet. I want to go ahead and make another one. So I'm going to insert into that chain that we made, pull out another one, keep it on my hook, and make one more single crochet. So pull a loop, pull through 2. That was our third. Go into the same chain space, pull out your next chain, make the single crochet. So pull up a loop, pull through 2. Into the chain, pull your next chain, complete the single crochet. Pull a loop up. That's where I grab that loop to hold the chain spot. Finish pulling through 2 loops on your hook to complete the single crochet. Insert your hook into the chain space, pull another chain out. Finish single crochet. So there you can see what happens whenever I don't hold that loop. It kind of disappears, that chain. So I need to pick that up. To pull my chain, pull one up for my single crochet. So holding that with your thumb and forefinger or a ring finger. It really helps keeping your spot and knowing what all you need to do. And there you can see just how stretchy that is. It's easy to count the stitches. You can see that first stitch that we made. That little nub is our turning chain. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I've made 13. And you would work in these top loops for your next round, just as you would a single crochet. In your bottom edge, the bottom ridge, the opposite side of the loop from the chain, is what's left on this side. And that is all there is to a foundation single crochet. As long as you keep track of if you're on your chain portion or the single crochet portion, it really keeps it simple. If you do get confused, which I have, I just kind of back out to see what I'm doing, and there I could see, oh, well, that's going out from that stitch. That's my chain. And so now I need to finish the single crochet of that stitch. Just kind of back it out to where you realize where you're at and continue on. Please let me know if you like this little tutorial, if this adds another little tool into your crochet toolbox. Any other tips and tricks you know, please share them below. Please be sure to like and subscribe so you never miss out on any other tutorials. Bye.